Hi guys, how you all doing? It's Mama J's here once again. How you all doing? I've missed you all so much. So today I came to the streets of the internet and I'm feeling so good about myself, and I thought to share to you guys how to make a simple edit using two apps, especially for those of us who are content creators, YouTubers, those people that do animated movies. Especially, how rigorous it can be to create audios and then go through the process of making it come to reality. So right now there are two apps that will help us to do this effortlessly. All right, the first app is called ChatGPT and the second one is called CapCut. All right, so we are going to be talking about how to use these two apps. So if you know that you have not subscribed to my channel up till now, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. And for those of you, sorry, that have stuck around with me, I want to say a big thank you. Huggy, huggy, huggy. Love you guys so much. Okay. Welcome back. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on post notification for more content. All right, so let's go straight to why we are here. Now, if you don't have the two apps, you have to go to your app store or your Google Play, whichever one is in your phone. Okay, you download the ChatGPT and CapCut. All right. If you do not have the app that I mentioned earlier, the two apps I mentioned earlier, do well to go to your app store or your Google Play to download the both of them. So here I already have those apps. So I clicked on the ChatGPT and this is how it is. This is how it shows when you click on it. All right. So now you're going to give it a prompt. This is me telling it what to do for me. Now I am trying to tell him to I'm trying to tell it to please write me a script about the lost sheep in the Bible. So this is kind of like, it is an AI that you give order and it does whatever you want it to do. Okay, so when you give it a prompt like this, it is going to write you a whole script. If you want it as a script, it will write it as a script. If you want it as a story, it would write it down for you as a story. Okay, so this is the title, The Parable of the Lost Sheep. The introduction, you can see what it says here, the scene, the narrator. All right, we have the scene 1, we have the scene 2. The scene 2 says the shepherd and his flock, as you can see it there. Now, if you're going to edit this into the CapCut, you're not going to put all these extra things like this subtitle, the shepherd and the flock. You're not going to. The only one that you're going to select and then copy are the words of the narrator. That is the narrator that will be speaking. Okay. All right. So these are all the things that ChatGPT has brought out for us. Okay, if you're doing it as an animated movie that is going to be moving around, you can see how it has broken it down for you to tell you what each animation will be doing. All right, so you will go now to your CapCut to further edit this script. Okay, now this is me looking for the best picture to use to tell this story. I'll be using picture just to save time, but if you are into animation, you can use the video that you have already edited. So this is me clicking on this picture to now start editing. When it comes here, you click on mute audio, tap on add audio, then you tap on text, which brings you to the text to audio. You select it and then it brings you to enter text. Then this is where the work begins. you go back to ChatGPT, then you start selecting the words of the narrator only. I repeat, the words of the narrator. You're not going to select everything verbatim the way it is. You're just going to select the narrator's speech. All right, this is me trying to get the first words of the narrator, and that's how exactly it's going to be. Okay, I forgot to remove the narrator, that narrator in front, but later in the video I'll remove it. Okay, now I've selected in the days of the old. Yes, now I'm going to go to the narrator's, another of the narrator's words. That's the second part. Then I copy and paste. This is what you're going to do. Now I have removed narrator because that narrator is not supposed to be there. I don't know if you're getting me. The narrator is not supposed to be there. The only thing that is supposed to be there are the words of the narrator, because those words are what will be used in telling the story, if that makes sense. Okay, now this is me going back to ChatGPT to copy another words of the narrator. Okay, all right, now I paste. Here you're going to click on more voices. Okay, you're going to select on voice. These are the plenty voices. We have the American male, British male. I clicked on the American male.
In the
just
days
so
of
you
old.
hear how it sounds.
In the days of old.
British male. We have
In the days of old.
so many of them. Okay, you choose the
In the
one
days
that
of
best
old.
suits what you want to do. So this is the female
In the days of old.
version of this voice. We have the character.
In the days of old.
Now you're going to click on these ones to like find out the
In the
one that
days
best
of
suits. I chose the cute boy. All right, so don't split. It is generating the speech for us. Okay, so here you're going to drag it to the length of the words that you have that you're using. You drag the picture. If not, it will now start showing blank space, so you have to drag it to the extent of where the words are. Okay,
In the days of old, in a
when you're
land
done
far
making your
away,
video,
there was a
you
kind
check
shepherd
it
who
out
loved
to
his
know
sheep
if
dearly.
it's
He
really
knew each one by name
giving you
and
what
cared
it
for them
should
as if they
give.
were his own.
Then after that, you would export your video to your gallery. This is me exporting or downloading my video. Okay, all right, so you also make sure it's exported perfectly by going to your photo gallery to check if
In a land
it's
far
okay.
away, there was a kind shepherd who loved his sheep
All right,
dearly.
so this is me
He
checking
knew
it
each
out,
one by
and it
name
was
and cared for.
perfect. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. You know I love thumbs up. Okay, and then leave a comment for me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around with me. Keep staying with me, and I promise you that you would never regret it. Love you all so much. Bye.